Fast Ford Fiestas have been around since the end of the 1970s, with the introduction of the Fiesta XR2. Mysteriously, the concept of the boy racer appears to source its origins from around the same time. Traditionally, hot Fiestas have always been 1.6, with Ford bolting a turbo to their latest offering for added effect. But in the early to mid-noughties, Ford were notoriously falling behind rivals such as Honda and Renault in the hot hatch stakes. So they launched the hugely anticipated 2-litre Ford Fiesta. This is the Ford Fiesta ST. At a time when the motoring public was becoming more sensible and in-your-face sports car styling was being toned down, Ford gave us red badges, a body kit and white Viper stripes. Big, chunky, hot hatch styling, an aggressive stance and a limited special colour scheme palette meant that you'd struggle to miss a Ford Fiesta ST on the road. And chances are with a 2-litre Duratec engine, close ratio gearbox and tarmac rally car style handling, you'd probably struggle to catch one too. So on paper, the Fiesta ST looked great. And typically for a fast Fiesta, it was affordable and practical too. You could say it looked like the saviour of the boy racer, a dying breed, by the mid-2000s. But what was it like to drive? Brilliant. You know, a common criticism often levelled at the Fiesta ST is that 150 brake horsepower from its 2-litre Duratec engine is just not powerful enough. And compared to rivals on paper, you'd have to say that looks like being the case. But as with so many other fast Fords before it, including the similarly endowed and highly acclaimed Ford Racing Puma, it's how the package comes together that makes the car and the driving experience what it is. And it is just so much fun. You know, another criticism of the Fiesta ST when it was launched and now is that it doesn't have a 6th gear. And I'm often concerned on a motorway I might just stick it in reverse instead of in 5th, which could be quite emotional. But you know what? If this car had a 6th gear, you wouldn't use 5th. And that would be a crime, because this is the best 5th gear that they ever put in a Ford Fiesta. Just pulls. I do have one criticism myself here inside the Ford Fiesta ST. The dashboard is bright blue. Why would they do that? Worse still, if you bought a red one, it was red. Red dashboard. ST stands for Sports Technologies. It's a concept that Ford are still keen to promote with their latest incarnation of this car. It means many things to many people. To some, it's technology that makes you go faster. To others, it means cutting edge. And then there are those who, when you tell them you've got an ST, will shuffle onto the next seat and ask you if you've been to the doctors yet. Why couldn't Ford have just called it the Fiesta Sport?